Okay, I'd like to call to order the Town of Delafield Board of Supervisors meeting for Tuesday, May 24th. If you'd all rise and join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Mr. Green, a roll call.
Supervisors Miller,
Present.
Kranek,
Present.
Wolfley,
Present.
Michaels,
Present.
Chairman Troy.
Present.
Thank you.
Okay, there are no citizens in the audience, so we'll skip section 4 and move to approval of the minutes of the May 10th, 2022 Town Board meeting.
I got one correction under the fourth order of business, the citizens' comments. It's Spiro Chemos, not Chemo Spiro. So if you can make that correction, I make a motion to approve.
Second to approve minutes pending correction of Spirokimos.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to approve the amended minutes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Action on vouchers submitted for payment. To my knowledge, there are no sub-accounts or budget actions for the 2022 budget, so we'll move to accounts payable and payroll.
So for accounts payable, I'd like to make a motion to approve payments of checks 65715 and checks 65718 through 65741 in the amount of $58,174.33. And for payroll, a motion to approve the payrolls dated May 27th, 2022 in the amount of $14,618.87.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the accounts payable and payroll as submitted. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. There are no communications, so we'll move to unfinished business, in which there is none either, so we'll move to new business. Discussion, possible action on the approval of alcoholic beverage Class B liquor and Class B beer renewal licenses for the licensing period of July 1, 2022 to June 30, 2023 to the Milwaukee Yacht Club, Western Lakes Golf Club, and Buck Rub Outfitters Limited.
I will motion to approve the license of alcoholic beverage Class B liquor and Class B beer renewal for the licensing period of July 1st, 2022 to June 30th, 2023 for the Milwaukee Yacht Club, Western Lakes Golf Club, and Buck Rub Outfitters.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the alcoholic beverage licenses for those applicants. All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion passes. Discussion and possible action on the approval of a bartender licenses for Christopher Elrod, Tina Jenick, Joseph Murati, Garrett Mack, Jason Holtz, Megan Zeisdorf, Elsa Shepard, Jacob Warren, and Madeline Warren, Abigail Zorn, Elizabeth Onstop, and Jennifer Bartolamo for the licensing period of July 1st, 2022 to June 30th, 2024.
I will motion to approve the bartender license for the individuals listed in 9B on the agenda and Administrator Green's memo for the period of July 1st, 2022 through June 30th, 2024.
Quick question, and then a second, probably. Just, you've got Western Lakes and Milwaukee Yacht Club and the names listed under that, but nobody under Buck Rub. Is that, I guess, just curious.
I think the owners are the ones that that handle that, and
So they don't need to-
They're exempt. They don't
Right,
need
got it.
them. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Then second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the applicants listed in 9B for bartender licenses for the period of July 1, 2022 to June 30th, 2024. All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion passes. Discussion and possible action on the replacement of the old furnace and the installation of an air conditioning unit in Fire Station Number 2 by Sprung Heating and Pump Service LLC. This is being rented to a veterans group, and it's a very good group, and it's worked. leasing arrangement is working out quite well.
Yeah, so Don looked at this when there was a furnace issue when they first moved into the building, and we had known that it was going to have to be replaced eventually. It was just a matter of getting the quotes and deciding whether we wanted to replace or add air conditioning to the building as well. So we got a good quote, and we thought in the summertime it gets about 90 degrees inside of that building, and so we thought we could do a little better as tenants. So I recommend approval of the quote as submitted.
Is the current one the original? Or how old do you think?
It's old. I'm sure it's an original.
Can't be the original. I mean,
Yeah, it's-
wasn't the building built in the 60s or something?
Yeah, 60s or 70s. That's
I hope
old.
it's not
It's
the
old.
original then.
But it's
Okay.
old.
It's old. It's old.
Motion to approve the replacement of the old furnace and installation of an air conditioning unit in Fire Station 2 by Sprung Heating and Pump Service LLC.
And
Second.
Can
I
you
will-
put the motions for a not to exceed cost of
Not,
$8,382?
yeah, not to exceed $8,382 per the quote, number 1971 as presented.
Second?
I have a motion and a second to approve the installation, the replacement of the old furnace and the installation of a new air conditioning unit in Fire Station Number 2, not to exceed $8,500, I believe?
$8,382.
$8,383. In a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Discussion and possible action on the sale of a 1998 International plow truck from the highway fleet with a reserve of $15,000.
So with the purchase of the wheel loader that we recently purchased in December, the highway department added a plow attachment to that, and they found that they can use this better than a lot of their plow trucks, including some of their older ones. So that essentially is going to, for now, replace this fleet truck. We want to take advantage of the used truck market right now and try and get a better price than what we normally would have. We have 2 chassis lined up, and we're expecting to get the first one either later this year or early next year. But I talked to Don. He thinks they'll be fine with using that wheel loader as a replacement plow for this. This plow doesn't go out all the time. It's only when they call all their part-time workers to come in, and the part-timer that's currently coming in is actually using the wheel loader instead of this truck. So we recently did have the transmission replaced on this, which is why we're setting the reserve at $15,000. I think we'll be able to meet that. But like I said, talking to Don, he's comfortable with getting this off of their fleet with the wheel loader.
And proceeds of the auction will go to?
General fund.
General fund?
Yep.
So there's no wisdom in keeping it.
No, they're most likely not even going to use it during the winter with the wheel loader. So, and with, like I said, with the truck market the way it is, I think it'll sell well and quickly. So,
Agree.
and we'll actually put it on the auction site. So,
The state of Wisconsin
Yep.
auction site?
the surplus site.
So do we have a motion to sell a truck?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry?
No, I was just saying, any other questions, but also, yeah.
Motion to list and sell the 98 International plow truck from the highway fleet with a reserve of $15,000.
Second?
I have a motion and a second to approve the sale of the 1998 International plow truck with a reserve of $15,000. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Let's sell the truck. Discussion and possible action on the approval of the 2022 amended fee schedule. It's in the packet. We amend this every 2 years, Dan?
We amended it last year because it hadn't been amended for a while, and the building inspector proposed most of these changes just to keep up with the rest of the communities that they serve. The only one that's not recommended by him was we changed the refundable deposit. It went from $50 to $100. It's actually been that way for a while now. It wasn't reflected in the fee schedule.
It seems like we're taking a more incremental approach to these fees than we have in the past by doing some smaller raises annually than where we were last year, where it was a big jump?
We want to, yeah, we want to keep up with the market on a year-by-year basis, especially with inflation going up. We want to keep an eye on it, and depending on what inflation does, we might see 2 fee raises a year, depending. But for now, yeah, I think it's a smart approach than to wait and defer that revenue till later.
Okay, any other questions? Pretty straightforward.
Motion to approve the 2022 amended fee schedule as presented.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the 2022 amended fee schedule. All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion passes. 9F, closed session. The items to be discussed in closed session are enumerated in section 19.85 sub 1 sub C of the Wisconsin statutes. This evening, our closed section is going to consider employment, promotion, compensation, or performance evaluation data of any public employee over which the governmental body has jurisdiction or exercises responsibility, specifically the town administrator's performance review. So we need a roll call vote to go into closed session.
I will motion to move into closed session.
Second.
I have a motion and a second roll call vote.
Supervisor Miller? Or just state A or nay? Or yes or no?
Yes.
Supervisor Kranek?
Yes.
Wolfley?
Yes.
Michaels?
Yes.
Chairman Troy?
Yes.
Motion passes.
And then we'll ask Mr. Green to turn off the video and close the doors.